All right, welcome everyone. We're a little bit early, but we're here. Maybe we can answer some questions here. How do you create it? Well, you go first. You got to go to the VR Masters. Okay, you made a team. Now what do you want? We'll figure it out. Anyways, my name's Juice. We're here on the VRML network. I gotta turn off the thing. There's a lot of chitter chatter going on. Okay, that's better. Now I can actually hear my thoughts. We got Kyro versus Solar FS. The players are in the arena, so we can go check out what's going on, maybe. Let's see what's happening here. Let's go like this. I'm sure they're not going to start yet. They're still getting... Made one, like a server, a Discord server. We'll figure it out. You got to let me know exactly what you need. But here we go. Players are here, all here, getting warmed up. There's now formerly known as Rage Thank You, now known as Raggedy. He told me he wanted me to call him Raggedy. So... he's there. There's Swoosh over there. Let's go have a look at the board. All right, coming in for Solar FS. We got Swoosh. We got Cy the Goat. We got Mitt, and we got Raggedy. Over on Kyro's side, we got Forgotten. We got Iceem. We got Cyber Smoothie, and we got Zeke. There's my buddy Rexy. We couldn't get in. I think he just joined on to Solar FS. So, we'll see. We'll shout out, though. Hit that power pose. Homie. I'm not sure, Icy, what exactly you're asking. So, if you go to the website, they go to the website. If they want to join, they have an account. And then what they do is they click that they want to join your team. Then you, as the captain that made the team, then you go into your like my team pages or whatever, and you'll see a little thing there, and it'll say, do you want to allow this person on your team? And you either put yes or you put no. That's how you do that. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. If not, if you go to the VRML Discord server and you go to the leak questions, there's a cool little bot. You just go the little @ symbol and then you go Frank, and then you just ask your question, and Frank should be able to help you out. Probably way better than me. Those AI, they're getting a lot smarter. All right, everyone's there, so let's not delay anymore. Let's get to the middle. Let's see what's going on. Maybe they're ready. Maybe we'll get going. I see. Zeke. We're not going to see, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see Gangster Fortnite tonight. All right, that ball is in fact in the middle. All right, we're getting ready. And that ball is launched, picking it up top. Or down low is Zeke. Zeke's going to reset that back. Now we're going to swing around and bring that back up to the halo. Gonna just lob that forward, trying to hit Smoothie lays that up, and Iceem's gonna have that swatted out of their hand. Zeke just gonna swat it back, and it's gonna bounce down. That's Raggedy gonna pick that up. That Raggedy robot throws that up over to Swoosh. Swoosh has to hit that to the side, and it looks like Iceem's gonna pick that up in the defensive zone. Smoothie comes in and hits it out of the hand. Now Zeke has it. Zeke. Oh, getting dangerous in front of your own goal, you guys. Here comes with an open goal, and Cy the Goat. Sorry about the stutter. Puts it in. 1-0. Solar leads. At Frank. You go to the league questions and just write at Frank. That's how you do that. All right, here comes Zeke. He passes that over to Forgotten. Forgotten passes it over to Smoothie. Smoothie shoots, and he sneaks it in. He had to decide what side, and once he decided, he put it in that side. All right, here we go. Now, tied at 1, Solar, that's Mitt, going to try to bring that in, but he's going to have that ball popped out. Oh, Mitt gets a good forecheck here. Mitt has it. He's going to flip that to the center. He's going to find, looking for Raggedy. Raggedy now has that ball. He passes that across. Oh, it's going to go all the way to the corner. And it looks like Smoothie is going to pitch in out of goal here. He's going to bring that back to the center. Let's get out of that. And here we go. Forgotten has that ball on the run. Working it in side to side. Going in to the middle. It's going to bounce. And Cy the Goat comes away with that. Now Smoothie. He's going to swat that. Oh, it bounces back in. Two Solars in, but there's Raggedy there. He's putting on some moves, trying to get that ball out. He's going to go to the sky. He flips that ball up, looking for Swoosh. Swoosh fires it. It's high. And Raggedy picks it up. He fires it down, and now they're off to the races. Smoothie has it. He's just going to flip it down to the other side. That ball's rolling. It's going to roll wide. He's looking for that rebound. And it's going to be contested, and picking that up is going to be Swoosh. Swoosh gets stopped by Forgotten, and Smoothie comes in, but he gets taken out by Mid. Getting physical there. Now, Cy the Goat. He throws that across over to Raggedy. Rage, formerly known as Rage TV, or Rage Thank You, sorry. He throws that across over to Swoosh. Swoosh! He's going to have that ball dripped wide, and it's going to bounce it to the ground. Now, Forgotten's going to pick that up. Forgotten going up to the sky. And going to flip that ball ahead. He gets that across to his homie, Zeke. Now picking that up is Smoothie. Circles around, does a full turn, and he comes back and puts that in. What do we got? 2-1. Kyro leads. All right, now. Mint now fires that ball across. And it's going to bounce into the corner. Cy's going to pick that up. He's coming in. He slides away a little bit. He's going to get that pass over to Swoosh. Swoosh. Throws that back. Raggedy throws that, and it's going to hit the back wall and bounce back. Oh, there's Mitt. Mitt shoots, and Mitt puts it in. Great goal. Tying it up at 2. We got a burner on our hands here. All right, now, here we go. Smoothie. He bringing that ball up, looking like a pink Ninja Turtle. Or I think that's Mummy, my bad. And now Smoothie's coming around that corner, and he comes in, and he turns and passes that across over to Forgotten. Forgotten just throws it a little bit high and wide. Forgotten, though, going to come up with icing there, too. Forgotten now coming in from that top corner. He's going to pass that across for Smoothie. Smoothie lays it up for Zeke. Zeke's coming in. Zeke comes in, and what a save from Raggedy. Sorry, bad with habits. And it goes up. Smoothie's going to pick that up, keeping that pressure on, coming in from that corner. He's now coming in from the nest, and he passes that across over to Zeke. That ball's going to bounce wide, and Mitt's going to get that cleared into the neutral zone. That bot is Frank. Frank. Just at Frank. It's like a real person. All right, Ice Team has it. He now flips that ball up, and it's going to bounce down and around. And Zeke now working that ball into the middle. It's going to flip it over to Smoothie. Smoothie has to just lob it forward. Good defense there from Cy, but here comes Smoothie getting that ball back. Smoothie goes up, and Smoothie takes on the whole team, making it 3-2. We got 12 seconds to go. Raggedy has that ball in front, lays it up. Here comes Cy. Ooh, loses that for a second. He breaks the plane. He's going to be hassled by Forgotten. Cy now trying to get away. He's going to just flip that ahead. And it's going to go over to Raggedy. Raggedy now looking for that tying goal here in the hot potato time. MIT. Oh, it just goes off the hands of Cy. That's going to do it. Round 1 goes to Kyro by a score of 3-2. All right, well, that round was pretty hard fought, but number 19, Kyro, coming out on top of that one. They're going to take a 1-0 in the best of 5 rounds lead. Here, let's see if we got, it shows some of the stats. We got Zeke with some. He's got 1 and 1. Smoothie's got a goal. The other side, Raggedy's got a goal and a thing. All right, so it looks like they're going to be head back, so I'll help you more after the cast if I can there, Icy. We'll get you figured out. I know it can be tough for new players coming in, so just not much I can do while I'm casting and running and trying to hype the players. So just sit back and enjoy. We'll get it figured out. Don't you worry. VRML. Everyone should experience VRML. All right, here comes Zeke. He's coming in hot from up top. He holds it. He turns and fires. It's high and wide. Icebeam's going to get that bounce. And MIT's going to come away with it. He now looking around, and he's going to bring that ball up to the Orion Onion Ring. He's now swooping up, and he's going to fire that down. Swoosh is there, and the ball comes up. Raggedy gets it. Raggedy's coming in, and Forgotten gets a hand, bumping that free. Now Iceem has it, going to throw that down. And Raggedy coming in hot from that sky. He throws that pass to Swoosh. What a save from Forgotten. And Mitt going to get off that wall. He turns and fires, and Mitt, with the individual effort, puts it in. Solar FS goes up 1-0. All right, now, here we go. We got Smoothie taking it to the sky. He's going up top. He's got those fancy moves. Oh, someone tickles his toe, and the ball goes back the other way. That ball's going to be wide, and Forgotten's going to pick that up. Forgotten now, trying to get away, bouncing up. He's going to flip that ahead. Cy the Goat. He now swinging back. He's going to just throw that towards the goal. It's coming in, and he gets it. How far was that? That was a 46-meter half-court bomb coming in from the side. 2-0. Solar leads. All right, now they're going to flip that ball up. It's going to go to the corner. Zeke's going to pick that up, maybe? No. It's going to go back. Swoosh gets a good swat on it. It goes deep into the Kyro end. Now Smoothie trying to round that corner, but there's Mitt causing a ruckus. And that ball's going to go over to Zeke. Zeke now bringing that ball down. It's a little bit of a juke. Goes under into the sewers. He's coming in hot. And he's juking left and right. And Swoosh going to get that ball swatted up. It's going to go back down. It's bouncing and it's rolling. It's coming in hot. It looks like they'll get back. Yes, sir. Smoothie's there. Smoothie trying to get away from Mitt, but Mitt not giving up. Good forecheck there. And Mitt trying to work that ball in. And Zeke's going to come away with it. Zeke has that ball up top. And just playing with it, getting some separation. Now Zeke working that ball. Throws that up over to Smoothie. Smoothie's going to fire that ball across. It's going to go deep, but they got no one in that area. There's Iceem. Iceem now cutting in, and MIT going to come around, but Zeke comes in with that monster push here. Here comes Zeke hitting that ball up, and Mitt has it. Mitt now, he's going to get stopped. Forgotten comes in with that big old wizard hat, and Zeke loses that to Mitt. Mitt now coming back this way. He's going to stop. Smoothie takes over. Smoothie bumps his head, loses the ball. And Cy, he's just going to swat at it. That ball's loose in the middle. And Mitt's coming. He turns and throws it towards the goal. It just misses. Swoosh comes in. That ball's still loose. Ah, what a save there. Smoothie didn't even know what's going on. We got a battle for it. And here we go. Up 2. Kyro needs a goal. They're running out of time. They got 1:50 to go. Smoothie has it now. Smoothie coming in off that back wall. Mitt gets a hand on it. And he's going to spank that down to the Kyro end. They're going to look to chase that down. Cy's there, and he beats everybody. Cy getting that ball control. Zeke coming around now. He's going to flip that pass across. It's going to go over to Forgotten. Forgotten lays it up for Zeke. Zeke, one-touch pass over to Smoothie. But there's good pressure now. Forgotten's coming in. That ball goes up, and Mitt's going to pick that up. Mitt's having a heck of a round here. But there's Zeke with it. He lays that ball across. Iceem loses it, and Mitt's going to gather that. He picks up and gets fully hydrated. Now with that boost juice full, he goes to the sky and loses that ball down to Iceem. Iceem now bringing that ball back into the zone. He's juking, he's jabbing, he turns, he fires. Iceem going from half all the way in. Kyro goes up, or cuts that lead to just 1. All right, now here we go. Forgotten, oh, rage. Raggedy, sorry. Raggedy loses that. Swoosh picks that up, gets it over to Mitt. Mitt throws that back over to Zeke. Zeke taking that ball the other way on the interception. Has those double paddles. He throws it up over to Smoothie. Smoothie's going to carve in. Here comes Smoothie. He turns and fires, and that ball is going to be deflected high. Now Forgotten going skyward, doing crazy wizard stuff. The Mummy passes it over to Smoothie. Smoothie over to Forgotten. Oh, and Iceem couldn't get that loose ball to go. But they're keeping that pressure on. Here comes Smoothie. Smoothie's coming in. It turns and fires. It's a little bit high. Let's change that angle so maybe there's less stutter. There we go. Forgotten has it. Looking for that tying goal. And they're not going to get it. That round goes to Solar by a score of 2-1. All right, well, here we are. After 2 rounds, we're tied 1 round apiece. Good work, both teams, putting in some work. It's still not recording the stats proper, I don't think, but we'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens. Who do you guys think in the chat? This is a pretty close matchup. We'll see who takes round number 3. I'm hoping for 5 rounds. That's my favorites. All right, that ball is in fact back in the middle. We're tied round apiece. This one will take the go-ahead round. And the game is live. That ball is off and rolling. It's going to be in the corner. Forgotten, picking it up. Going to just swat at it. And Mitt has it. Mitt now. He's going to toss that up over for Sai. Sai flips that down into the sewers. And Forgotten now. Going to bring that the other way. Forgotten coming in. Ooh, Mitt gets back. Good hand. Good defense. That goalie was starting to panic. There's Smoothie. Sends that ball across. It's going to go wide. And Iceem's going to pinch in. And it's going to come around the corner. There's Swoosh. She loses that to Iceem. Iceem turns and fires it towards the open goal. And he puts it in. Kyro goes up 1-0. All right. There's Raggedy. Lays it up over for Sai. Sai's the speedy robot on the team. He's trying to get away. He goes to the sky. He's going to flip that ahead. Looking for Swoosh, but Swoosh couldn't come down with it. Iceem throws that, but there's Mitt with a good rotation, picking that ball, keeping that pressure on. Ooh, hits a mean juke now coming in. Juke side to side, throws it off the back wall. Iceem reads that rebound the best and able to clear that to the neutral zone. Here comes Zeke. Zeke putting in moves, going left and right, coming in hot, going to the sky, turns and fires, and just misses high. Was looking for that top corner. Now, Sai trying to turn that ball around. Iceem standing tall. Smoothie comes away with it. Smoothie's looking. He fires that over for Forgotten. Forgotten's coming in. He throws that down over for the Smoothie. Smoothie gets checked off. Iceem's going to try to work that in. Oh, lots of stunner there. And it's going to go back. Smoothie going to get bumped off. Now Mitt has it. Mitt now bringing that ball the other way. Turning that pressure around. He brings that ball down. He jukes. He jives. He hits him with that hot 1-2. Mitt ties it up at 1. Silver FS at Kyro. Okay, that ball is in front, and picking it up is going to be Forgotten. They're hitting that little crisscross applesauce maneuver. Oh, but Mitt's there. Mitt trying to work that in. He's getting hand checked and Smoothie. Having to put in double work. Now gets that over to Zeke. Zeke resetting back, getting some separation. Now looking to set it up. Now luring them out a little bit here. Zeke bringing that ball in, and he's going to work it down. He's going to go to the corner and bounce up. Be up for grabs, and Smoothie's going to pick that up. He's now going in, coming in, cuts over to Iceem as it throws it down. And it was a little bit high, but Forgotten's back there. Forgotten now. Going to look to set it up. He's going to flip that over to Zeke. Zeke was a little bit low. He's going to have to chase that down. And Smoothie comes away with it. Smoothie flips it up to himself. He's coming in hot. He passes it down to Forgotten, who fires it high. Smoothie's going to pick it up. Smoothie going to try to juke, but he runs into big old Mitt hands. And now Zeke bats that ball back into his own side, getting that separation. He's going to take off. Oh, had to get rid of it, and does, but it goes right to Sai. Sai's putting it on the moves. He fires it up over for Mitt. Mitt's going to lay it over. Boom, Raggedy. What a save from Smoothie. Ooh, I thought that was in for sure. Now Mitt, he's coming in his own zone. He's going to throw that into the middle. He gets that over to Raggedy. Raggedy has to get rid of that quick. They're turning up the pressure here. Now getting away is Sai. He goes down to the sewer. He scampers wide. Now bring that ball. Ooh, hits a mean little juke. It goes to the corner. Kind of loses the ball, but Foot swats it. Zeke's there to pick it up. Zeke now bringing it up for Kyro. Zeke. And he's going to go skyward with it. He's not sure what happened. That ball gets swatted back the other way. That ball's rolling. And boom, putting it in. Sai the GOAT. 54.1 meter bomb. 2-1. Solar leads. We got a minute to go. And there's Cyber Smoothie. He lobs that up. Swoosh is going to get that. He's going to throw that down over to Mitt. Mitt now trying to work it. Smoothie's there. Oh, and he just scoops it high. Man, most of their shots tonight are going a little high. Not sure what it is. Maybe you got to take a little bit off, kind of adjust those wrist straps a little bit. Smoothie, though, he has that ball. He's not giving up. We got 38 seconds to go. He's coming in from the sky. He throws that over, and I see him is going to stuff that in the goal. Great pass. 2-2. Let's go. We got 30 seconds to go. JJ Rogue, what's happening, my homie? All right, Mitt now. He fires that over to Cy. Cy waved his hands, but couldn't come up with that ball. Smoothie now. He's going to come down with it, maybe? He's getting all kinds of pressure there. He's going to fire that up over to Zeke. Zeke over to Iceem. Iceem now coming in with that open goal, and boom! Kyro making him pay at the buzzer. And maybe not. We'll see if we get one. Raggedy just holding that ball up. They're turning up that pressure, and here we go. Cy trying to keep that ball. Trying to force overtime here. He gets by one. He goes to the sky. He gets by another. He turns and fires, and he puts it in. Here we go. OT, baby. Oh, we also got Temp VR. Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, here we go. We're in overtime. And Smoothie's bringing that ball up. He's going to go up top, and he's going to fire that across over to IC, but Raggedy, he gets that swat, and that ball's rolling. Oh, it bounces just wide. We got a race, and cleaning that up is Mitt. And just like that, Solar takes round number 3 by a score of 4-3. Let's have a quick sip of our Slurpee, stay hydrated. I do have another match coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. I got Trash Pandas featuring Oliver Ending versus Big Bags. So that should be a fun one. Anyways, what do we got? Anything? We got 3 goals. We got 4 goals for Raggedy. 2 assists. Good work, you guys. All right, let's go. Round number 4. We want one more. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see, Kyro. They were right there. These teams evenly matched up. Let's go. Round 4 is underway, and that ball comes up. Swoosh coming in fast with it. He's going to have that ball pop out. He's going to try to pick that back up, and Mitt's there. Mitt now trying to bring that ball in. He's going to fire that up over. There's Zeke with some good defense in the sky. He's going to flip that ball. And Cy the Goat has to hit that reset back to Raggedy. Raggedy has that ball pop up. Now Mitt getting that rotation back. Leaves it down low for Raggedy. Ball's just bouncing around. They're going to bring it in the sewer. Zeke try to get that ball. He gets it up over to Smoothie. Smoothie now. He's bringing that wide. He's looking to come around. He fires that over to Iceem. Iceem gets stopped by the wall. They were ready for that. He's going to fire up over to Forgotten. He hits a little brake check in the air. Goes down to Iceem. He shoots, and Raggedy with a huge save there. Didn't get all that he wanted on it, but goalie was there, holding it down. Didn't fall for it. And there comes Mitt. He's trying to go up top. He goes up top to the sky. He bounces it from the ceiling. Oh, the ball loses things. Smoothie's going to fire it down, looking for the Kobe, but Raggedy up top. He's coming in. He fires that across, looking for Mitt. Mitt now. He fires that over to Swoosh. Swoosh comes in, bounces off the wall. He fires it down. And Cy's going to have to reset now, looking to set it up. Works it back into the middle. He throws that across. That's Zeke getting a hand on it. Zeke now working that ball up. And going to go to the sky. Ooh, has it poked out of their hand. It's going to bounce off that back wall. Smoothie picks that up. Smoothie now turning around, and he's going to fire that pass up over to Forgotten. It's going to go the other way. Mitt has it. Mitt now with players back, so he's got to hold on to it. He's coming in, and Zeke gets back now. Now they're looking to get a goal. We're still tied at 0. Ooh, Cy picks off that ball. He's coming in from the sky. He's going to flip that ball up. There's Raggedy, and he gets that pass down, and it's going to go back over to Swoosh. Swoosh hits that pass back. Here comes Raggedy. Raggedy gets by one. He turns, he fires, and he'll put it in. What effort coming in. Way not to panic. Solar. FS goes up 1-0. Who we got? We got Ghost in the chat. Appreciate you also tuning in, homie. All right, that ball's going up. Oh, Zeke throws it back to Icy, and it goes back to Zeke. Zeke now going up, throws it over to Icy, back to Smoothie, and he's going to get checked off. Forgotten tries a shot, but he's too high. And now they're working it in the corner. Mitt's going to get a poke on it, and Forgotten now. He's going to swap that up. He gets it over to Icy. They're going to look to reset back. Pass is a little bit off there. Now Zeke works it back in. Here comes Zeke, juke and jiving, throws it over to Icy, but Icy couldn't get a hand on it. They're working hard for that goal. Just one pass away from getting it. Zeke now throws that to the corner. And it's going to bounce back. Forgotten has it. Tries to bounce it. Now gets a lucky wall bounce and throws that back to the corner. And it looks like Raggedy going to pick that up. Raggedy Robot throws that down. That's going to bounce wide. And Size there can't get that clean up. Ooh, they might regret that later. Now, there comes Mitt. He tries to turn the corner. He runs into Kyro Robot. And swoosh with that interception. He tried to get it. He throws his hands up. He really wanted that interception. Raggedy gets that off the wall. He's going to throw that back. And swoosh was looking for it, but he couldn't come down with it again. Forgotten's going to get that ball swatted. It's rolling. It's bouncing. And it sneaks in. Forgotten gets that little bump shot. Tied up at 1. Here we go. Now, Mitt now, he's going to fire that pass across. It's going to go over to Swoosh. Swoosh down to Raggedy. Raggedy throws that down. And here comes Mitt trying to work that in. He goes up to the skies. He's going to carve around from 1. He turns and fires and Forgotten with a great save. Gets all up in that. Now Zeke working that down. He's coming in. He's going to flip that pass up. It's going to go up to the corner. And looking to chase that down was Forgotten. But Swoosh is there. Forgotten, though, gets a little bit of a re-grab. And going to bring that ball down. Now fires that across. Gets it up over to Zeke. Zeke throws it down. Ooh, little miscommunicado. Now Icy sees it. He throws it down. Smoothie's coming in. He can't get it to go. And that ball's going to bump up. We got 22 seconds to go. We're tied at 1. Who wants it more? If Solar takes this round, it's GG's. Here comes Mitt, looking for that go-ahead goal. He fires it back. Woo, Mitt ends up coming. He looks down and has it in his hands. Now going the other way. That ball's going to roll back. It looks like we are, in fact, going to go to overtime. And now Zeke trying to put in some work. That ball bounces across. And Raggedy has it. He's looking. He passes it over, trying to spring Mitt. It's going to bounce a little hard, and Zeke gets it. Now Zeke scampers wide with it. And looking to go up top. And working it into the middle. He fires it across. Now Mitt off to the races. He holds it a little long, so now he's got to wait for his guys to set up. He's trying to get away from Zeke. He fires it over to Swoosh. Swoosh shoots, and Swoosh hippopotamus misses. It goes high. Here we go in overtime. They're looking for that nail in the coffin. Zeke now going to try to get some separation in his own zone. Smoothie comes in, and Zeke now turns the corner, fires it up over to Iceem. Iceem, oh, has that ball swatted out. Swoosh has to reset that back. Raggedy now. He's looking to quarterback that. He sends that down across over to Mitt. Mitt gets checked off by Forgotten. Swoosh going to throw that up. It's going to bounce, and Forgotten's going to pick that up. He's going to just toss that into the middle. Now bringing that back is Raggedy. Raggedy coming in hot on Iceem, and Raggedy puts it in, sealing the deal. Solar at Vest will take it in 4 rounds. All right, well, there you have it. Number 16 doing what they needed to do. Took down number 19, Kyro. Kyro's going to drop to 7-4. Meanwhile, Solar FS, they're going to jump up to 6-2. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this cast. Anyways, appreciate all you guys tuning in. We're going to be back in about half an hour with Trash Pandas versus Big Macs. So, grab some popcorn, grab something. Maybe we'll see you back here. If you guys can, hit that little thumbs up button. Appreciate that. That's all it takes. It doesn't cost nothing. Just gotta hit that little thumbs up if you appreciate all the hype. Anyways, until next time, congratulations goes to Solar FS. But keep grinding. And 6-7.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.